What's up YouTube, and today we're going to be talking about the VideoNow series of portable video players. I managed to pick this one up for around a decent price, around $26, including a few discs that came with it. The VideoNow was made by Hasbro through their Tiger Electronics brand. VideoNow was a portable video player that used proprietary discs called PVDs, short for personal video disc, and each one of these discs could hold about 30 minutes of video. Typically enough for about 2 to 4 episodes depending on the show. The screen has a 240 by 160 resolution and took 3 AA batteries to run. The original model played videos in black and white and had an 80 by 80 resolution and did not have a backlit screen.
I want to watch what I want when I want. I want my own personal video player in the palm of my hand. I want SpongeBob. I want rocket power. I want Rugrats. I want it my way.
And on the highway. VideoNow. You can watch your favorite shows on your own personal video display.
While the color version, no surprise, ran in full color and with a backlit screen. Both ran about 15 frames per second, and for a kid on a long car ride, it kept me out of a lot of trouble. I remember getting mine for Christmas and using mine all the time, especially when I was in places that I thought was boring or was in a long car ride. In total, there are 4 models that came out for the VideoNow series. The original VideoNow that played in black and white. The Color XP mimicking the GBA SP. And the Junior for them babies on the go. As a kid in the early 2000s, this combined with my Game Boy Advance made me feel like I had entertainment everywhere I went.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
These were perfect from keeping us from fighting in the back seat.
Round 1 underway, Mark. It's Cameron Harris.
One of the coolest part about owning a VideoNow was collecting the PVDs. These weren't just random episodes, often they were curated, branded, and exclusive. Commercials often hyped up the variety with their punchy slogans. Now you can watch what you want, when you want, and they meant it. You could collect discs from featuring shows like SpongeBob SquarePants, Drake and Josh, Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron, Lizzie McGuire, That's So Raven, Yu-Gi-Oh! Even Star Wars made content on the special discs, and some of these discs came bundled with the player, while others were sold separately in themed packs. There were even VideoNow XP discs that included bonus features like trivia, behind-the-scenes clips, interactive content, though those required the upgraded XP player.
With VideoNow Color FX, you can watch whatever you want.
Wherever you want.
The packaging often featured bold graphics and character art, making them feel like mini collectibles, and for kids who love trading cards and other collectibles, for some reason this was able to scratch that same itch too. And because each disc only held about 30 minutes of content, you were kind of forced to try to collect as many as you can to have a decent library. These are some of the discs that I've collected now, and surprisingly secondhand market isn't too terrible. Now let's see what you get getting into one of these units. The discs go on the faceplate, which holds the screen, and you can swap out PVDs, which are smaller than DVDs. You can see here where I tried to fit a DVD and it just didn't work. I did see somewhere online that you can cut CDRs and use them, but I haven't tried it out yet. The VideoNow logo, the episode select screen. Alright, here's SpongeBob loading, and we have to be careful showing too much because I don't want to get my first copyright. And here it is. It's not very loud though, but it does have a headphone port, which basically you had to use. And up on the top left side you can control the contrast with the wheel as well. With the screen being backlit, it does look pretty good, and when it's dark it looks even better. Here's Jimmy Neutron. And I'll show you the anti-skip technology at work. Works pretty good. Fairly Odd Parents now. The screen may be small, and the frame rate might be low, and it could just be the nostalgia talking, but I love this little thing. Well, another cool thing about it is it's only going to have the shows that I grew up watching, which is also another neat reason why some of you 2000s babies might have a good reason to start collecting. On to the commercials. The commercials, especially the ones featuring Hilary Duff, perfectly captured that 2000s vibe, and she called it your own personal video player, and the ads leaned hard into the idea of portable entertainment freedom.
There's cartoons,
TV shows,
and music videos.
cool discs like Jimmy Neutron,
Drake and Josh,
Usher,
Allie and AJ, Black Eyed Peas.
and Jesse McCartney.
And when you're on the go, VideoNow is on the go with you.
We'll take you backstage to catch behind-the-scenes celebrity footage that's only available on VideoNow.
VideoNow is your backstage pass.
Players and discs sold separately. Batteries not included. Plays only VideoNow discs.
I want my video now.
And show off some more of these discs real quick. So if the VideoNow was so cool, why did it fizzle out? Well, the VideoNow had a strong start, but in 2007, Hasbro quietly discontinued the brand. So what went wrong? The limited tech format and constraints, the low frame rate, and the mono audio made the viewing experience feel dated even by the early 2000s standards. The proprietary PVD format was a major limitation as well. Each disc could only hold about 30 minutes of video, and the encoding sacrificed quality for compatibility with the device's simple hardware. There was no stereo sound, no fast forwarding, and no rewind option, and the ability to play standard DVDs or digital files just wasn't there. And ultimately, it was the rise of real multimedia devices that came out. Around the same time, portable DVD players came out, iPods and other devices offered high-quality media experiences. Other devices like the Game Boy Advance SP and the Sony PSP also started supporting video playback as well. And these video playback devices often offered better screens and more storage.
Got your video now? With more than 100 discs to pick from. You're ready to watch what you want, whenever you want. Great TV shows and hot celebrities like Raven Simone and Romeo.
And music videos from Hilary Duff.
Jesse McCartney and Simple Plan. Even go behind scenes on the video shoot for Simple Plan's Welcome to My Life. And don't forget Hollywood.
The story of Star Wars 3-disc set is only on VideoNow.
More than 100 discs to pick from. More discs, more fun. On VideoNow. Each sold separately. Batteries not included. Only plays VideoNow discs.
Hasbro tried to expand the brand with versions like the VideoNow Junior for preschoolers and VideoNow XP, which mimicked the look of the Game Boy Advance SP, but these spin-offs didn't gain traction. The brand was heavily marketed to kids, which limited its appeal as competitors targeted broader age groups and more versatile tech. While Hasbro did release a Media Wizard creation tool, PVDs, and even a branded camcorder, VCam Now, these tools were clunky and never reached mainstream popularity. By the time the VideoNow Color FX launched in 2006, the market had already moved on. In the end, VideoNow was a product of its time, fun, novel, and nostalgic, but it couldn't keep up with the rapidly evolving tech landscape. Still, for those of us that grew up with it, it'll always be a symbol of early portable entertainment. And if you're a collector, now's a great time to dive in. Prices for discs and units haven't gotten too out of hand yet, and there's something satisfying about tracking down those bold character pack PVD boxes. Whether you're hunting Yu-Gi-Oh episodes or rare Star Wars discs, the thrill of the chase is half the fun. I just want to take the time to say thank you for watching, and if you liked the video and like to see more, make sure to like, sub, and leave a comment if you remember VideoNows. Bye.